So today we are going to be tying one of my original patterns called Ace's Demon Breed. And this fly is primarily for pike and muskie. Overall measures about 7 inches. And it hits all of the boxes for what you want a fly to do. So we're just going to get a good thread base. And we got a dragon tail right here, a little purple dragon tail. And we're going to get that on there, right on top of the hook. Nice and good. Alright. And now we're just going to get a little rattle. And put that right on top there. And tie that in. Alright, add some glue to reinforce this. I just like to hit the little sides. Alright, so now that's done. You get a big clump of Flashabou. We're going to give this a little bit of a taper. Doesn't need to be that specific, in my eyes anyway. Lay this on top. And just capture that, 1 wrap and 2, and then you can spread that out with your thumb. You go right back over top. And we're going to flip this and do the same thing on the bottom. Enough. Alright, so the back section is all done now. Let's bring this over so you can see that a little better. Alright, now we're just going to get some, in this case, purple rabbit. Tie that in right there in a way that you can palmer this forward. We're going to bring our thread up to maybe, I don't know, 1/2 inch behind the hook eye, and just wrap one right in front of the next. You can overlap it a little bit. And this kind of helps cover up the rattle. Get one more in there. And get that nice and tight. These are all harder wraps on this rabbit Don't want the fly falling apart. If you'd like, you could add some glue, but I don't think it's very necessary at this stage. Alright, back to the Flashaboo. Get another large clump. Taper it again. Lay that on top. A few looser wraps. Spread that out, and then some tighter ones so that that isn't slipping around. And right back over top, fold that back, and flip it and do the same thing underneath. Spread that out again, tight wraps, fold it back, and capture that. And now we're moving on to the head. So as you can see, this fly is going to have a ton of movement, and it has some rattle. I don't know if you can hear that. But we're going to get some black laser dub. Just get all of these fibers aligned all the way back here. One clump on the top. Clip this. Be a little easier. Same thing on the bottom. Fold it all back and keep moving forward. I think we can get one more up in here. And on this one, we're going to go all the way around, all four sides of the hook shank. Top. Next, I'm going to hit the bottom. And then I'm going to hit the sides. I don't use a lot on the sides, it's just to cover up those previous thread wraps. Everything back and wrap in front. And you can go ahead and whip finish now. Break that thread off. And here we go for the fun part. Well, it's not that, it's a pretty simple part actually. Just gonna comb all of this out. Get rid of all that junk. And save that for the next one if you want. This head will push some water. It's not the best at pushing water, but it will do it. So I just like to stick that on, get a little bit of UV resin, and go all around the edges with it. kind of some extra security, you know? You gotta hit that thread with some too. And we'll get that second eye on real quick. That should be good right there. Let's glue back up. And we're done. Super simple, straightforward pattern. Great in the water. And you can tie them in just about any color. Here I got a yellow and a black.